Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2012 Porsche 911 Turbo. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has 2 previous owners. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go panel by panel, checking out the vehicle, and we're gonna go ahead and start with the front bumper. Front bumper's looking perfect. What about the hood? Looking good as well. Let's now move on to the driver's side of the vehicle, and we're gonna go ahead and start with this this fender. Looks perfect. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition with no sign of curve rash. Let's now move on to the door. Looks perfect. What about this fender? And again, I'm not seeing any kind of damage. Let's move on to this wheel. Again, we just want to take a close look at everything. And just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition with no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the back. Again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Everything's looking good here. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. We can now move on to the passenger side. Everything's looking good. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. Now to the wheel. And this wheel is in perfect condition. Again, I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. What about the door? And just like the other side, this door panel's in perfect condition. What about the last fender? And again, I'm not seeing any type of damage. The exterior of this vehicle is in excellent condition overall. What about the last wheel? And I can safely say that all of the wheels of this car are in perfect condition. We can now move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. And here in this seat, I noticed some wear and tear right here on the sides, as you can see on the camera, on the other side as well. But overall, there's no sign of major damage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel, where again, we just want to know if there's any scratches to the material, to the leather, or to anything else. I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition. Let's now move on to the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. And once again, all I'm noticing is just some wear and tear right here on the side. But overall, the seat's in excellent condition, and we can move on to the door panel. Again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage. But just like the other side, I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition, and we can move on to the right here, where I want to show you that this car comes with an owner's manual, as you can see right there on the screen, and 2 sets of keys. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. We're going to start with this one on the passenger side of the vehicle. I'm not seeing any kind of damage or any type of wear and tear. What about the other one? Just some minor wear and tear right there on the base. Everything else is looking good. Overall, the back seats are in excellent condition. Now with the car on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see on the dashboard on the left side, this car has 24,066 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see right there on the screen. And now I want to go ahead and show you the condition of the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of scratches, any sort of damage all around, any kind of damage. And what I do notice is just a scratch right here in the left bottom part, as you can see right there on the screen. The other thing I notice is just the scratch right here that you can barely notice on the camera. This is on the right side of the steering wheel. Everything else is looking good. Perfect. Let's now move on to the mid console, where again we just want to know if there's any sort of damage, including scratches to the screen, to the knobs and buttons, or to anything else. And the only thing I notice is just a minor scratch right here, as you can see right there on the screen, but I'm not seeing any other kind of damage. Perfect. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the trunk of the car, and we just want to know if there's any type of wear all around, in the sides, or along the floor of the trunk. Everything's looking good. I'm not seeing any kind of wear and tear. The trunk is in excellent condition. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine. And we just want to take a quick look. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at Greg Lux.